Up the middle. Nice grab from his knees. The throw. Safe. It's an infield single to start the ball game. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. On the ground, could be two. To second, that's one. How about that double play?
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Rodriguez makes the catch, and that's the third out. And we're back. Pitching in our game today, Steve Carlton. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fair ball.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1. Rodriguez gets his lead at first with nobody out. There's a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but
2
he
strikes.
knows he can't go into that spot.
Runner on the go. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Just missed it. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swings through that one.
0-2 is the count.
Makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Hey.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Betts getting ready to hit. That one
Yep, 1-0.
inside. Look out. Clement tosses to first, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. Kirby back to work. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Second inning here, no score. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And into the pool. It's out of here. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-0. Dansby Swanson stands in. That's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Foul ball there. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. Hit on the ground might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. And they turn the double play. And now the catcher comes up to him, Alejandro Kirk. That's a laser base hit, and that extends the inning. Miguel Rojas at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Cut on and lifted in the air. Acuna drifts towards it, nabs it, and that is that. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. The wind to kick the pitch. Rip towards third. Clement over to first. And quickly one away in the second. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is out of here. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. One out, base is empty. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And that one pulled foul. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. The batter now will be Will Smith. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one misses. Ball 1. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Judge makes the play, and that is that. Back here in the desert, top half of the 3rd inning, and now it's Juan Soto. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rodriguez settles under it, puts it away for the out. 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Line drive, caught.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
And first offering is fouled off. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Late swing, foul to the left. 0-1 now. Hard hit left side. They take the force out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back here at Chase Field, here's Jose Ramirez. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. That's long gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 2-2. Juan Soto now. He's 0 for 1. And there's a ball.
1-0.
Tied up here in the early going. And there's a foul ball. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Here is Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Rojas with the throw to first. Harper retired. Inning over.
Yeah, make a move, make a move, make a move.
And we're back. Here's Kike Hernandez. Hernandez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 195 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2009. To third, and that's just foul. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
That's towards center. Acuna sizes this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And here comes Dansby Swanson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
And Acuna able to make the grab. 2 away down. So up next, Ernie Clement. He hit into a double play his first time up. On the ground to third, and it gets by him.
Now batting, catcher Alejandro.
Go ahead run on base. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. Tap foul at the plate. Clement off of first with 2 away. That misses, and it's 1-1. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And the runner holds. 2 outs. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Mookie Betts. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
Wow.
0-1.
That's not even close to the zone.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially with...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. That one is gone. He circles the bases. It's 3-2. Here's Acuna now. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Out to short, Swanson. And they take care of Tatis for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Struck out swinging his first time. Ripped to right, base hit. And he'll pull into second safely.
No, he's in there.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have...
Hold on. He's coming home. Swing and a miss. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Back here in the desert, new inning getting started. And the batter now, Miguel Rojas. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
The bat, the right fielder, Juan.
So digging in, Juan Soto. 1 for 2. Righty reliever out of the pen, Dennis Eckersley.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Safe at second, and he gets back in.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And that one fouled off. On the ground right side, 4, 6. Now 2 away. The tag, got him, triple play. Wow. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Will Smith to the plate. Klein back to work. That one fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Flied to right his first time. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Line drive. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And he's got himself a triple.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Hot shot to third. Clement over to first. 2 away. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Aaron Judge. Judge comes up empty there.
0-1.
And that one almost hit him. Not close with that one. 2-1. And that one almost got him.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. This one smoked out to left. Reaching down, makes the catch. Ben Rice will hit next.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
A dive, he's got it. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Here's Kike Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. Inside, and it hit him.
First base.
The bat, number 7.
And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
Ball 1, no
In the
strike.
dirt. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Bounce to third, and that's foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Dansby will head back to the dugout after the K. Bottom of the 6th, and here is Juan Soto. Pitch misses. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And that's fouled off.
That's ball 2.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-2. Here's Bryce Harper at the plate now. Growing up, he experienced the moment straight out of the Sandlot. Harper was getting ready to play for Team USA, but he didn't have a bat, so he borrowed one from his dad.
Okay.
The bat was autographed by Pete Rose. His dad wiped the autograph clean and told Bryce to use it. I'm not sure how many dads would have done that. Cut out and miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Mookie now. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1.
That was straight queso right there.
That one is absolutely belted. Forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they It's 5-2. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 0-2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. In the air, right field. Soto gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That's in there. 0-2 now.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Judge has it sized up. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Eckersley back to work. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes a mess of this one. It gets down.
Now batting,
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big
Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. First and second, no outs. Miguel Rojas now at the plate. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Holds it in on the warning track. And he's safe as the run scores from third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Here's Stanton now. 0 for 3 in this one.
1-0.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate.
Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. 2 outs. Aroldis Chapman gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
One ball.
Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
No, that's a foul ball.
Misses off the plate, and that's ball 2. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And ball 1. Swung on, belted. That's back there. That's going. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. That one fell good. It's 6-3. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That one not close. And that is ball one.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Makes the grab, one down. So up next, Jose Ramirez. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? The pitch. In the dirt, and now 2-0.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Enrique Hernandez. Hit on the ground to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the eighth. Swanson digs in. 1 for 3. Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Fouled off. He was late.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
This one in the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Now he pumps the brakes and returns to third.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
The throw to first, and that is the inning. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. And a foul ball. There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one way inside.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
Stays alive. And that's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. Not gonna get him. He's in there.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes.
That was runner takes off for third. Cut on and miss. Hung up in a rundown now. Runner at third, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's in there. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
That's a base hit as a run scores. And he boots it. Still manages a throw. Caught in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. Here's Mookie Betts now. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Into the outfield, base hit. And he's in at second with a 2-out double. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
He swings and fouls one off. Acuna at second with 2 down. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one down the line to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Miguel Rojas. Chapman back to work. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo. You got to be kidding me right here. Is he going to put him on?
So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. First and second, no outs. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here comes Aaron Judge.
They need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play.
Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way and out of here. Grand slam. And they tie it up. It's 7-7. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ben Rice digs in now. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Hauls it in for the out. So digging in, Kike Hernandez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss and a slider.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So 2 down now, and here is Dansby Swanson. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Triple digits on that last pitch. Back here in the desert, bottom 9, and now Ozzie Albies. Just missed. And a ground ball to first, and that goes foul. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 2. Just missed. That one finds the zone. That's strike two. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Late swing, fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now a chance for Jose Ramirez. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Fastball almost got him there.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Back here at Chase Field, now Ernie Clement. This one in the air. And there's one down. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kirk will hit next. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Good.
Jacob Mizorowski taking over on the mound.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Good eye right there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Runner tags at second. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Julio Rodriguez. Runner breaks for third. Pitch in the dirt. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the winning run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, it's definitely worse to lose a game like this than it is exciting to win a game like this. They gave away the game with a mistake, and unfortunately, that's going to eat at them for a while.
And a final 8-7. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.